Okay, so actually, in the last class, we were doing hands-on exercise 4. So we only solved the question this. So I will discuss both. Hands-on exercise 4 also I will discuss. Then we'll start new chapter also. So let us first introduce debugging, and then after some time I will start back to the hands-on exercise 4, because these questions are important. So many of you already done, but few of you I know have not tried and not trying. So we have to discuss together. Okay, so let me. Okay, so we'll be back to this. Let's first see. Yeah. So the next chapter in the book, you will see the next chapter is debugging. So what is the meaning of debugging? Anyone, please tell. What do you mean by this word? This word debugging. Anyone? No one knows. I think.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, correcting the code.
Okay. So what is the meaning of bug in English? I mean, if you know.
Sir, errors.
Errors, yes. So debugging means removing errors. You can say in short, or identifying errors. Okay, and removing them. Okay, so let us see in the slide. Uh, so we have content, introduction, testing, and then debugging. Okay, and actually we'll test where is the problem, and then we'll solve that. So we have to modify the code. So introduction, when a program fails to yield a desirable result, we say that it contains a bug. Bug means error. Okay, so it contains an error. So like you write some program and it do not give you desirable result. So means something is wrong. Okay, or it contains some error. So the bug could be an error such as a division by zero, invalid type conversion, using a variable not defined, wrong initialization, or some other unintended operation being performed. Okay, and the process of discovering the bugs and making the program bug free is called debugging. Okay, so this is a definition of debugging: the process of discovering the bug. So you have to identify the error and then making the program error free. Okay, this is called debugging. So debugging means making the program error free. So for that, first you have to identify where is the error, and then you will make it error free. So program testing aims to expose the presence of bugs in the program. So we'll test program at each step, and then we'll try to find the bug in each step. Okay. So to find the bugs in the program, we test it on various inputs. Okay. So to find the bugs in a program, we test it on various inputs. So we correct the errors found in this process and feel confident that the program will run smoothly. Okay. So when once you test the program and if you find the error, then you correct the error and after that you may expect that program will run smoothly if it has no error, no more error. So we have one program, for example, finding maximum of three numbers. Okay, so this function is defined. For name of the function is max3. Input parameters are n1, n2, n3. So objective of the program is to find the maximum of this program. Actually, we have already done, but this will not give you desirable result. So we have to identify the error here. Okay, using a debugging command, we have inbuilt functions. So objective is to find the maximum of three numbers. Input parameters are, you can see here, n1, n2, n3, that are numerical values, and return value will be max number. So maximum of that three number we want in return, and that is also numeric value. So so we are initializing maximum number by 0, and if n1 is less than n2, so inside we are using nested if, and if n1 is more than n3, so actually max number is n1. So here it is written wrong, I think here. So you can initialize, this will give you wrong. Okay, so you can identify for the many errors, you can identify directly. Okay, so here this you can logically think, is it correct?
No, sir.
Yes, so n1 should be more than n2, right? Still, if you correct this, still it will give you wrong input. So I will do this program. It will give wrong output if you correct it still. So there is one more actually bug in the program. So we'll identify it, how to do. So maximum number is n1. Else means when sorry, elif. Okay, when n2 is more than n3, then maximum number is n2. Else maximum number is n3. Return max number. Okay, now they are calling main function. In objective, actually, in main function, you will call the your predefined function, or you have user defined function. So objective is to find the maximum of three numbers. Input is none, you are, and return value is none, because you are returning here. So n1 you will enter, I mean, this is fine. Okay, so this you don't have to say. You are you are giving integer value to input n1, you are giving integer value to input n2, and you are giving integer, this is n3. Again, this is a typing mistake. Okay, so here it is n3, int input enter third number, and then maximum. So this maximum is actually we are calling function max3 of n1, n2, n3, and then we are printing maximum number is this maximum. Okay, so this. So I think first of all, you all write this program. I will ask your name so everyone can see it. You first write this program. Two modification you can do here. You write n1 more than n2. Okay, and here you write n3. So these two are typing mistake. N3 right here. So what I'm saying, you here you write n1 more than n2, and here you write n3. So everyone write the program in your compiler, and then I will go ahead later. So first of all of you write this program now. And this is very small chapter. Okay, so it will take only one class or maybe two class only. Okay, to those who type this, you just write in chat. You are done. Okay. So only one of you till now. How many? 1 minute. Yes. So Ritu, Raj, and Aditya only. Yeah. So there are 66 people. So at least 60 must have done. Yeah, everyone, please type it. I will name you randomly. So anyone can be named. So you have to show your program. Okay, so I hope most of you must have done. So only I see four name in the chat. So what about others?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I've written, but it is showing some error, sir.
Okay, so you correct it. I mean, why error? It will give some output.
Yes, sir. Sir, it is not recognizing the main which I have called in the last. If name equals main.
Okay, so let me show you my code. I have also written the same. Okay, so can you see the screen?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So this will I will do later on. So anyone more than n2? I know this return this. Check. Let me first see is it working or not. So okay, so is it working? So let me give first enter first number 10, second number 20, third number 30. Notice it. So this is correct output or incorrect output? What do you
Sir,
see?
correct.
It is correct. Okay, let me run it again. So if I run it again, so let me run it again. So now I will give 20 first number, 10 second number, 30 third number. This is correct or incorrect?
Correct, sir.
Okay.
Correct, sir.
Again, let me run again. Now I will give. So actually, three numbers can be permuted in six ways. You all know three factorial ways. So I have three number n1, n2, n3. So in different way we will enter, and we are checking this program is all right or there is something wrong. So first we are giving different inputs. There are six different way. I mean, we fix the numbers are 10, 20, 30. Now we are just permuting it for different n1, n2, n3. So let me write now 10, 20, 30. Okay, let me write 10, 30, 20. So again it is correct. Okay, so I will check for all six permutations, so whether it is giving answer correct in all situations, then it's no problem. Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 10, 30, 20. Okay, now 20, 10, 30. It was this 20, 30, 10. Again it is giving correct answer. Okay, I think I have made it correct, so let me check. So yeah, so runs once more. So let me run once more. Okay, so this will obviously this will give correct answer. So 1 minute. Yes. Now I will give 10, 20, 30, 20, 10, 30. This. Okay, so four I have done. Two more. So let me run two more. So it was 30, 10, 20. Again correct? Okay. Just keep noticing what I want to convey. And the last possibility is 30, 20, 10. Correct output. So what I want to convey in all six possible permutations, I took three number. You can take any three, so I choose 10, 20, 30. And there are n1, n2, n3 can be given and 10, 20, 30 in three factorial ways. So all six possibility I tried. In all the six way we got the correct answer. So what do you think? Is there any error in the program?
No, sir.
So this program is fine or something error you find it, somewhere you find error in my program, not the program in the PPT. PPT has error. Okay, this is not the same program in the PPT. You can match it. This is something I have made it correct. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so this program is all right. There is no error in it. Now what I do, I just remove this line. Just you check. I just remove this line now. मतलब we are just we want to see how to identify error. Okay, so we have written a code that has some error. Okay, so the last program was all right, there is no error in that. Now let me save that. Okay, let me run again. Okay, so let me cut it. Yes, and now I'm running again. So check, run. So again same thing I'll do. 10, 20, 30. So this is all right in first possibilities. For second, let me run it. So 10, 30, 20. This is also all right. That's why we have different test cases, you see, because for few you may get, but for all possibility we are checking. So let me now 20. Start with 20, 10, 30. Yes, so there is something wrong. Are you getting? So what should be the answer? Answer should be 30. Maximum number should return what? It should be 30. But what it is giving?
Zero.
0. So something is wrong. Now we have to identify what is wrong using debugger. Okay. So we have to identify what is wrong. So when we enter 20, 10, 30 means N1 is 20, N2 is 10, N3 is 30, then output we expect 30, but the output we are actually getting 0. So means program is running, but something is wrong because it is not giving desirable output. So how to identify that bug or that error? Okay, so for that, so this is the program in the this is the program in the PPT present. You now check it. So this there by mistake they put it less than, and by mistake they have taken in one there. So you identify that in the book you will find this is the program. So in this program is from the book. So they have taken just one example. This example only. Whole chapter is based on just one example. So this is the example. Whole chapter is based on this only, and this is small chapter. I told you already. So just one program, and in the whole chapter based on this only. So in the PPT this is the program, you may check it. So now check that. So those who made the PPT made the mistake in right typing. Okay, so in the book it is N1 more than N2, and here is N3. So what I have written now, I think Arshdeep had error. So can you identify?
Yes, I removed the error, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean you write this, everyone type this. I will check your program, everyone type this. I mean, if you do with me, then you will learn, na? Otherwise, I will do, you will not learn. So you type it, then what I will do, I mean, how to check the bug, how to identify the bug. So I will do along with you can also do it. Okay. And this time I'm tapping in IDLE. In the previous classes, you have seen I was doing in Jupyter. So okay, let me do in Jupyter again. I mean, both I will do. So this time I'm using IDLE. Okay, because book is written based on IDLE. Okay, so book the book we follow, that is written based on IDLE. So IDLE is the best choice in this course according to the book. Okay, same like we were entering 20, 10, 30, and we are expecting the output to be 30, but it is 0. So something is wrong. Okay, so now let us identify using debugger what is wrong. Okay, so I hope everyone have typed it. So let me ask whether it's too much time I've given. 15 20 minutes I've given to type it. Okay, so only 4, 5, 6, 7, only 8, 9 people have written in chat. What do others? So I will ask others only. Yes, Pankaj. Pankaj Sri Chandan. Have you typed the program? Pankaj. So I will mark your attendance absent in attendance sheet. Okay.
Sir, hello.
Yes, yes, yes.
Doing, sir?
How much time will take? Today you will do by the evening. Do it quickly.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Do it quickly. It is on the screen. Either you can see this or you can see this. Sorry. This you can see. Just do it. Yeah. Just type this program quickly. How will you learn? If you don't do by yourself, then you will not learn. Huh? Otherwise, and lectures you may find on YouTube. There are many good tutors teaching on YouTube. So you just want to watch, then it's you can watch on YouTube. But the purpose is learning. So learning can be only done if you do by yourself. Okay, so I hope now many have done. Still, so I will still ask. You have to share your screen. So yeah, Alisa, are you here? Yeah, Alisa Anima. So I will put your absent, okay? Alisa Anima. Yeah. So your registration number is this. Okay. Yes, Alexander. Have you typed the program? So Alexander is also absent. Okay.
Sir, present, sir.
Ah, present. Okay. So have you written the code?
No, sir, doing, sir.
How much time will take? It's only 2 hour class. I cannot give you 4 5 hours.
Sir.
Just do it quickly. It is on the screen. So today you have to do with me. Otherwise you will not understand. Okay. So if you don't do with me, what I will do, you have to do. Then you will understand. Otherwise you will not understand what is H, what is S, what is L, what is N. I will do this. I mean to identify the bug. So you have when you will do, you will learn. So I think by this time you must have completed. Okay, let me ask Akash. Actually, the only one program will complete the chapter. So if you don't write it, you will feel it has started and ended. You will not learn. So are you getting my point? So we may finish this chapter by today only. So that's why I'm trying to type it. Otherwise, you will not learn. There is just few commands which you have to learn. Because if I do it, then it will be finished within half an hour, and you may not learn. So that's why you have to do. Akash Kumar, you are absent. Okay, so let me put absent. I think your registration number is 2758. Okay. 16. Yes, it is absent. Yeah, Saubhagya Shankar. Saubhagya Shankar Das, you are also absent. Okay, absent. Aniket Das. I think Aniket is also absent. Kriti Kumari. Kriti Kumari.
Yes, sir.
Have you done this code? We typed it.
Yes, sir. Just give me 1 minute to share.
Hmm. Okay, Alexander, then you can present. Alexander, you just, share your screen. Let me see.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so have you done? Yes. So try to run it and input where I was getting wrong. So you have to use this input, है ना? Because there are six different possibility for 10, 20, 30 to be N1, N2, N3. So in this, I'm getting error. Okay. It's a 20, 10, 30. So N1 is 20, N2 is 10, N3 is 30. In that case, I'm in wrong output. Okay. So to 20, 10, 30 use. Okay, so use N1 as 20. Okay, you have used it. Yeah. So maximum number is 0. Okay, okay. Yeah. Thank you, Alexander. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So I hope by this time everyone has done. Still, someone is missing. I can give you 4 5 more minutes, but do it because after this code, you have to do with me what I will do. Then you will learn. So you have to do it with me. In the book, you will see this is the only example, and chapter starts with example, end at this example. This is the only example. Okay. So whole chapter is based on this example only. And like chapter ended in just 4 5 pages. Okay, so it's not a big chapter. I think if I count it, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. I mean 12 pages are there, so in all they're explaining everything. Okay, till then let me run for different cases also. So I have run it for three cases: 10, 20, 30, 10, 30, 20, 20, 10, 30. Now next permutation may be 20, 30, 10. Okay, so here output is correct. So I'm running for all six possibilities to check whether in all it gives correct output in all possibility, means code is fine, but somewhere it gives error, means something is wrong. So let me run again. So the next permutation will be 10, okay, done, 20, done, 30. It will start with 30. 30, 10, 20. Given 30, it is also correct. Okay, so once one more case is left. So one case is 30, 20, 10. Okay, 30, 20, 10. Yes. So only in one case it is giving wrong output. In other five cases, and if you take test cases, it will give correct output. So only in this situation something is wrong. So we have to identify where it is wrong, and then we have to correct that thing, and then we have to run again to check whether this case also gets correct output. Yes. Yeah, yeah, Kriti, you were sharing. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes.
So I'm unable to run it on an online compiler in my
Okay.
phone.
Mm-hmm.
So can I share?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so it is running. You check 20, 10, 30.
No, sir, I'm unable to run it.
I think indentation error will be there. You have written 2F in the same line, so you have to make the indentation correct.
Okay.
Okay, so correct it, no problem. You tried. Okay, good. So you try to correct it. Indentation problem is there.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so let me continue now. By this time, I hope everyone has done. So now the question is, we have written this code according to this, and in this case, when we enter this 20, 10, 30, we are getting output 0. So we have to identify where is something wrong. So how to debug actually the process, how you go to the process. So now for that we have different actually. So let me go to the PPT and then I will back to the program. Yeah. So this is a program. We have to make this correction. So n1 more than n2 here, and here n3. Okay. So we have typed this code, and now let us see what they want to convey. Yes. So testing, we are on testing. So first we have written the code, and now we are testing whether it gives correct output or not. So see here, the function max3 is intended to return the maximum of three numbers. Okay, that's what the program is, to return the maximum of three number. Since the input number can be either positive or negative, well, I mean you put any number. Okay, we may have test cases containing various combination of positive and negative numbers. So we test this script on various permutation of inputs 10, 20, 30. So like we thought of taking three numbers. You can take any three. I choose 10, 20, 30. You choose any three number. and different combinations or different permutations for n1 n2 n3 will be like this. So first combination maybe n1 is 30, n2 is 20, n3 is 10. Second is n1 is 30, n2 is 10, n3 is 20. Third possibility is n1 is 20, n2 is 10, n3 is 30. And like this we have six different possibilities for n1, n2, n3 when we select three number as 10, 20, 30. Okay, so it so returns out that the result obtained is correct for all the inputs permutations except for the permutation 20, 10, 30. So you have seen that when I entered 20, 10, 30, it gave us wrong output. When I entered 20, 10, 30, in rest 5 cases it gave correct. Rest 5 cases it gave correct. So in the case when we take 20, 10, 30, it gives wrong output. So when you enter first number 20, second number 10, third number 30, maximum number is 0, but it should be 30. Thus, a bug persists in program that needs to be detected and removed. So we have to first detect where is the problem, then we have to remove that problem. Now let's come to the debugging part. So how to debug the program? Okay. So for that, there are various Python debugging tools such as PDB, this is PDB is actually this is inbuilt Python debugger. Okay, built-in Python debugger, and uh, this is a module actually to debug. Or next is PUDB. Okay, then PYDB and PYDBGR. Like these are different Python debugging tools, but in this book they have explained about this. So we'll only consider PDB. I mean, I will only consider this. This is inbuilt debugger. So in this section, we'll discuss Python's built-in debugger PDB, Python debugger, which is an interactive tool that helps in examining the code execution step by step. So debugging allows us to stop the execution of a program at a chosen instruction called a breakpoint. So at any point you can. So debugging allows us to stop the execution of a program at a chosen instructions called a breakpoint. So there is a breakpoint, है ना? You can anywhere you can stop the program execution program and evaluate the various expressions in the current context. Then you can evaluate the various expression in the current context. So in order to debug a program in Python shell, we need to import. So again I'm saying this book is written, the book we follow is written on IDLE. Okay, so everything will be conveyed using IDLE. So those who don't have, you can do IDLE. Like when I see I have this IDLE, you can download in your system from online sources. Yeah. So in order to debug a program in Python shell, we need to import the module PDB as well as the script to be debugged. So this way I will not follow actually. Import PDB, import max3. So we may try using execution. Then PDB dot run max3 dot main. So this thing I think okay, let us try to execute it, but I will not go this way. But here let's try. So if you write import PDB, and then import max3, the function we defined. Okay, so what is wrong? 1 minute. Then
So program name, would you have taken some other?
oh, so 1 minute, 1 minute. So what I've taken? So we have the name of program is Okay, so I mean we have saved by other name. That's why, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me rename it. No problem. Or we may write import that name, right? So it was, I think, max underscore debug. Okay, it's a too much lengthy name, so I can copy from here. Yes, so is it fine now? Okay, then actually I will not go this way, but I'm trying to execute it. So we have pdb.run this thing. So let me. So this actually, yeah. Okay, so that's what you are getting. So actually, the program converted to debugging mode. Actually, when I enter H, it will give you help. Okay, so H means help. So help will tell you what is the meaning of this. Like H means help. Okay, Q means quit. Okay, S is step actually, so step, and W is what is or where, you know, like this. Meaning of L is the list. Like this is a help section for this, and so I'm going this way. What is instructed? If you write suppose L, so remember the name H I entered to get the help section. L means so. Oh, something's wrong. Again, I have to import maybe 1 minute. So let me see. Okay, so let's follow the PPT. Then will be. So I will do by other way, by the way. So let me see. So in order to debug a program in Python shell, we need to import the module this PDB as well as the script to be debugged. So this, we try to execute it, and we have seen this is the output. Okay, I mean this gave like this. So Python debugger uses the prompt PDB to indicate that the program is executing in the debugging mode. So like you can see here, here it is. So what do you see? Or here you can see PDB means it is in debugging mode now. Program is in debugging mode. Oh, 1 minute. So I have used max 3 here again. That's what the problem is. 1 minute. So we have to rename the function. Hmm. So start from the beginning. So it's better. Let me rename that. So that will make things easy. Okay. So I renamed as max 3. Now I have to run it again. Okay. What is the name of this? Okay. So like we were doing 20, 10, 30, we are getting wrong output. Okay. So according to instruction in the PPT, see, so first we have to write import PDB and let's cut it. Okay, and next is this pdb dot run max3 dot main. Okay, so when you copy paste, just remember this thing, do not get copied.
Sir,
Okay, yes.
sir, why we are referring to the max3 as a different function and importing it, because in the running we are calling max3 and main both.
I think max3's function is defined, so we are using that.
Okay, sir.
We are using that program, I think, and main part is this is a command, so I think I'm following the from the book. Okay, so we have
Yes,
to
sir.
give it to run. So let me see what it is giving. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so I will use the other way. By the way, I will use this way. So every question I will do by this way, which is the next page. Okay, just trying to explore this also what they have given. Okay, so otherwise I will use this way. Another way. So I'm going to use this way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So just try to explore it what it is giving. So that's what is fine. Here I wanted to explore something. So let me write. So when I entered it, it is fine, and I wanted to enter something else. So here if I L, it's not working. Okay, so I will go by other way. Okay. Yes. So let me come back here. So this is a one way of doing that, but I will not go this way. So I was trying to get this. So this is fine. We got this output. What it is saying. Okay. And Python debugger uses the prompt pdb to indicate that the program is executing in the debugging mode. Yes. So now let's come here. So another way to execute a program in the debugging mode is by including the following two lines in the script. So you will first write import pdb and then write pdb dot set trace. So this is the command for the debugging, okay, or to convert the program to execute the program in debugging mode. So I will add it to the program. Okay, so note that including I think someone is muted, unmuted, so you mute please. Abhishek Boitai, you just mute it. Yes, so now we'll add this two line to the code, okay, in the top, and then to run the program, actually to execute the program into debugging mode. So we'll add this. So note that the including above two lines at the beginning of the program for finding maximum of three numbers. It will increase every line number by two. Okay, no problem. Like, so the first line will become third line. They are saying if you add this two line in the top of the program, in the beginning of the program. So by invoking the function setTrace at the very beginning, the program would run in debugging mode. Okay, right from the first instruction to be executed. So this setTrace, okay, this function what they do actually. So actually you should remember this thing. And in MCQ questions they may ask you what is the use of setTrace or what is the work of setTrace. Okay, so you may remember this. So what it do, when you use this function, the program would run in debugging mode, okay, right from the first instruction to be executed. However, since we know that the bug exists in the function max3 because we get wrong output, so we may invoke set trace within the function's body. And if you want, you can trace in the function. So you already know what is the problem. So we may write in that also. Okay, so now let us have a look at debugging commands. So we have few commands. You have to remember that mainly importantly like H you can see for help, and I will use like S or step, and N I will use. Okay, P I will use mainly. Okay, and here I will use L, mainly this. Okay, Q for quit. Quit you can use, otherwise not. So mainly important is S N L. So let's look at every command. So H or help if you type, so what will it will do? What is the meaning of this? So the meaning is it lists all the available commands. Okay, it lists all the available commands. So H command name if you write, so it will print the description about the command. Okay, so let me show this in the example, so it will be better. So now let me write it. Okay, so what I can do, okay, so what I did, I just added this two line to the program. Import pdb, this is a Python inbuilt debugger. Okay, and this is the function. It will start executing the program from the beginning in debugging mode. So let me run it. So save. Okay, now so you see here what you are getting. This is actually a path of the code. Okay, it is saved, and this is the function. So they started executing from the first line. So look, it starts from here. Started executing from here in debugging mode. So okay, so all of you first, you all also add this. So everyone in your program, what you have written already, add this two line in the beginning of the program. Please add it, everyone. So you can see the screen. Just add this two line and do with me. So import pdb, then pdb dot set underscore trace. Okay, this is the underscore. You don't forget it. Set underscore trace. This is set underscore trace. Don't forget underscore. Import pdb dot set underscore trace. Everyone add it. Okay, in the program. Okay, so let me see, is it working in Jupyter also? So let me check. I didn't do experiment with Jupyter, so let me see it. Yeah. Okay, so we are here. We are okay. So max number is 0. That was fine.
So it is taking input infinitely.
Oh, 1 minute. Actually, you don't have to input 10, 20, 30. It will run in debugging mode. So you are in debugging mode. I will tell you what to do. Uh, in the
Yes,
debugging
sir.
mode, our not purpose is not to get output like normally we do. Here, the purpose is to identify where is the error.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I will do in ideally only. Here I will feel problem. So you just add this two line and then I will tell you what to do. See, I'm also running. So you just add this two line and after this, let me run it. So when you run it, start from here. Okay, so this comes like this is the path of the code where it is saved, and first line is this. I will come to this, like I type h. So first part was h. So what is h is doing? So we are understanding the ppt and in doing experiments, like, so they said when you write when you add this two line in the beginning of the program, then what do you do? You start when you run it. So you go into output, you type just h. So h what will do? So it will list all the available commands. So just we are verifying this. So is it doing? So check here. So when I typed run it program, I typed h. pdv means it is running in debugging mode, and h means help section. So it lists all the functions. So it lists all the available commands. Okay. Next is h command name. It print the description about command. Okay. So let me write. So h command name. So what do you want to write? So you may write h something. Okay. It will give you about that. So if I write h, write n. What is the meaning of this n in the debugging? It will give continue executions until the next line in the current function is reached or it returns. Okay, I write h and l. Suppose I write h and l. So what is the meaning this? So l is actually this list. So list source code for the current files. It will give you information about that. Okay, so you may do this experiment also. So I'm also doing with you. So the first thing h you will write. So it will list all the available function available commands, and h command. So command name, you take any command name, like I used n, I may use s. So let me see what it gives. So h means help in s. So it will give you about s. So what is the meaning of s? Step: execute the current line, stop at the first possible occasions, either in the function that is called or in the current function. So it will execute the current line. The main work is it will execute the current line. So currently we are not debugging, just we are doing experiment. Okay, I will come to that part. So one more class I will give to this chapter. Just we are understanding PPT. Okay, and then I will come to the how to solve the questions. Okay, so first let us understand this PPT. Okay, W is what? W or where? So what is the meaning of this? Print the stack trace sequence of function calls correctly in the execution, most recent function call being at the beginning. Also shows the statement to be executed next. So let me write W, what it gives. W. So what do you understand? See. So what it will do? It will print the stack trace. Okay. So what is stack trace actually? A sequence of function calls currently in the execution. Most recent function call being at the beginning. Also shows the statement to be executed next. So is this showing? Yes. So this is the function to be executed next. Is it? Okay. So this is not of much use. I will tell you how to solve the problem. So I will back to that problem. Okay. Currently we are not solving that problem. I mean, just we are doing experiments. I will come to the solving part of this. So how to identify the debug? Just we are doing experiment using this PPT. Okay. Now, what is meaning of U or up? So it moves the stack. So moves the stack frame one level up in the stack trace. So it will go one level up. So what is the meaning of this? So when we write next n, suppose I write, so n is next actually. So it is after Look here. So it was defining this, and then it moves to the, so this was the function, and then it came to where after n, I typed n here. Okay, so I write n here. So what is this? Def main. That is went to the main function, so it came here. Okay, first. Okay, if I write n, what will happen? See, just take it. So will come this here. If I write keep typing n, will come to main n. Okay, so they are asking first enter first number. Suppose I write 20, enter second number 30. Oh, what was the wrong output for that? 20, 10, 30. So maximum number is 30. So I think this is the correct way. 1 minute. So 1 minute. I think I took the correct program. 1 minute. So this part I had removed. So this is a program you find in the book. So here we have to find that bug. Okay. So I took it correct actually in place of that. So this is the main program. This was actually program which you have typed. See, because we have removed the else part of this. Okay. And if I run it, so let me remove this. So you already know that when we run it, so when we run it, what happens? Like 20, 10, 30. Okay. So this was the error in the question. Error means wrong output it was giving. And to debug, we added this thing. Now we are running in debugging mode. So we added this two line in the beginning of the code. Now we are running this in, so PDB means it is running in debugging mode. So first I started with H. H means help. So it will list all the commands. Okay. So there are different commands. So first understand all this. So W means you understood this print the stack trace, but I will not use it to debug much. So print the stack trace. U means move the stack frame one level up in the stack trace. So I wanted to show this. 1 minute. So let me write. So n I write. This went to def main, and again let me write n once more. So it came to this part. Now let me write to u. So what it happens? Code self local. Okay. So inside function you don't have to go much. Okay, so move the stack frame one level up in the stack trace. D means moves the stack frame one level down. So U means up, D means down in the stack trace. So what if I write D? Okay, came here again. D I write. Okay, so ignore the person. U I write. Okay. This is inside function, so they are doing many things, but we don't have to go into that. Okay, and that. Okay. Uh, if we want to execute it, so we have to write s. I think s. Let me write no. So we have to run it. So we'll do it. N. So we are going inside function. We don't have to learn all this thing. Okay. So don't go there. Many use, but okay. So what is meaning of s? S means execute the current statement and moves the control either to next statement or the function being invoked in the current statement. What is meaning of n? So n s, you try to understand s and n, both are different, but at few times it will work similarly. So execute the current statement and moves the control to the either next statement or the function being invoked in the current statement. Now what is meaning of n? N means execute the current statement and moves the control to the next statement. Unlike step command, if a function is being invoked in the current statement, the invoked function get executed completely. R means return. So return means continue execution until the current function returns. Okay. So if I run it again, okay, so it will do like this. Okay, so maximum number is 0, so it will go to the directly return function. So I entered R. Okay, so R, what is doing, it is asking 20 inputs and then a maximum is this. Okay, so continue execution until the current function returns. Okay, so R will what to do, it will continue execution, okay, until the function returns. And P means it will print the value of the specific expression in the current context. So like if I continue here and if I ask them P print n1, so let me see what it gives. Oh, n1 is not defined. Yes, sorry. So there, actually n1 line is not being executed till now, so that's why it will, we are here. Cut it. So just I was checking what all these functions do, but we'll not use all of these. Okay, so just I was doing this. So I will use mainly P will use. So I will start solving question now. So let me first finish this uh, commands. Okay, then I will come back to the question. So J jump. Okay, so jump to the given, okay, line number. So you can write J and then line number. So it will go to the that line directly. Jump to the given line number for the next statement to be executed. L or list. So list, what will do? It will list one line. Okay, so list what will do? So I was writing L. 1 minute. Let me write L. So H is fine. Okay, and L. I write L. What is doing? 1 minute. So it will, sorry, it will actually print 11 line. Okay, in that it will identify you where you are currently. So L will do what? So it will list 11 lines in the vicinity of the current statement. It will, okay. So you can see here I use that L I used. So it is printing the first 11 line of the program. And this arrow is indicating where we are currently. So if you start executing, it will start executing from here. Okay, and if you want to see, so suppose I write n, so what will happen, and now write L. So you just notice it, arrow was here, fine, and when I write n and then I, L is to see where you are. Okay, so it came here in the def main. If I write again n and now L is to see where you are. So now you are here, you are executing this part. Again if you write n means next, L you will write, you will see where you are. So you are here in the main part. And if you write again n, so it is executing the next part, like it came inside the main now. So it is asking you to find asking you to enter n1. Okay. Oh, we have to go 20, 10, 30. 1 minute. Go U, then you can write L. Oh, so this is give you a problem. Okay, 1 minute, so cut it. So the main thing I wanted to convey what is meaning of L. So L will do what? It will list 11 line in the vicinity of the current statement. Okay. B, break. So this set the breakpoint at the specific line. Name of the file is one of the optional argument. When the argument function is used, the breakpoint is set at the first executable statement of the specified function, and the second argument may be used to denote the condition which must evaluate to true for setting the breakpoint. So this is not important actually. You will not execute what you want. You may use it. So what will happen? So it is fine, and I will want to use B. B will do what? It will break. Okay. So try to all this. Okay, this is not what that much use, because mainly I will use LSN. That's all. Next is a T break. Just you understand, this is the function actually. This is command. Similar to break command, however, the breakpoint being set is automatically removed once it is reached. So break means you are you know the function break in the function chapter you might have seen. So it come out of the loop, and it stops the program there, loop there. CL or clear. Okay, so what it do? Clears the specific breakpoint in the absence of an argument, clears all the breakpoints. So what if I use CL? Do something, clear all breaks. Okay. So clear the specific breakpoint in the absence of the argument. If you don't write argument, then it will do what? Clear all the breakpoint. Okay. C. So continue execution until the breakpoint is reached. And A is print the argument list of the current function along with their values. Q, quits from the Python debugger. So these were the commands actually, but now I will be back to the solving that question. So see here, we are again back to that solving that question. So here we were just introducing the commands, and now we'll back to this question. This was a question, and we got the wrong output in this case. So now we will be solving it. We'll try to find the bug in the program. Okay, so how to do? So let us follow the PPT, then I will back. Yeah, so come here. So now execution of finding maximum of 3 number program in the debugging for the inputs 20, 10, 30 is shown below. Okay, so this I showed you I think already, but we can do it again. So when we run the program, so let me run it, cut it, and now run again. So this is the program you all have. I hope you all have, so you also do with me. So you all have this program. In the beginning you did this, and in this program we got the wrong output when we entered n1 as 20, n2 as 10, and 3 as 30. So for the debugging mode we entered this 2 line in the beginning of the code, and now everyone just add this 2 line and run it. If you have IDLE, then it is better. So okay, so it comes here. If you type H, So like I'm following PPT, so I will do only that, then I will come to my point later. So first they are saying you type PD becomes HS means, so you will know what is the meaning of H in help, S in help section. So what is, you already knew that. Here it was. So like if you write help some command name like S, it is writing, so S for step, S is this, executes the current statement and moves the control to the either next statement or to the function being invoked in the current statement. So we have seen this. Okay, so you may write HS. So H only gives you all the commands. HS you will write, it will tell you about S. Okay, it will tell you about S. So what is the meaning of S? The same thing, execute the current line, stop at the first possible occasion either in the function that is called or in the current function. Next, what is saying? Yes, so they want just you write S in the command. Okay, so what if you write just N, S? Okay, so let me write just S. So what will it do? Have you understood this line? So meaning of S. So what S do? Anyone?
Sir, it will execute the current statement.
Yes. So let me run it again. So S you will do. So it will execute this now, def main. So execute the current line. Okay. So it will execute this def main part. Okay, started with main function. Okay, now what it is saying, I'm following PPT now. So again, if you write S, then it will go to the this name underscore name, this main function. So it will go there. Let me do this. So again, you write S here. It will execute this part, and again you write S. So it will come to main. So you know the main below this name function. So let me write S again. You also keep doing this experiment, you also do it, so you will get the same thing, I think. So you just do it. Okay, so this came, this main actually it started with here, then they came here checking that, because this line is required to execute main function, you know already. Then they came here, and now it will go inside of this main. Okay, so now next, yes, so again you write S. So again you write S, you also keep doing in your program. So you write S. So it will go what? It will go again inside def main now. It will go inside def main function. And after this you write N. Okay, so 1 minute. So we didn't reach there. So S one more time I think we have to use. Let me write S again. Yes, so we are here now. It is in this. So it will execute this line now. Okay. So everyone please try this. What I've written, you execute that. You want all commands, you write H, then you write HS means actually it will tell you about the meaning of S. Then we are in S, so S will execute the line. So first they started with def main, then went to this line, and then this main function, then came inside main function. Inside main, then we went to this N1. So we are currently on this line. See, uh, function started executing from here. It came here, then here, and this main will instruct to go inside that main function. So now we are here in the program. You can see. Okay, L function also tells where you are. So you can write L function also. So S, if you write L function, it will tell you where you are actually. So see, we are here, and you can check here also. So L function will locate where we are. So we are here. Arrow, you can see this arrow. So we will execute this function now. Okay, try to understand whatever. One more class I will give on this, then we'll solve problems only in that class. Just today I'm following PPT. So, so here we are. Now we'll enter N. We'll enter N. So what was the meaning of N? So look, S was execute the current statement and moves to control to the either next statement or the function being invoked in the current statement. N is execute the current statement and moves the control to the next statement. Okay. So it will N will execute the current statement and moves the control to next statement. And this either next statement or the function being invoked. If function is working, it will be at there, the same place. So here, instead of writing, L is to just see where we are. So L is, what was the meaning of L here? You check. The meaning of L was, it will list 11 lines in the vicinity of the current statement. So it will just show you 11 lines, and it will also show you where you are, which program is going to be executed now. Okay, so let me write N. N means it will execute the current line and give control to the next line. So write this. So what they are doing, they are executing this line. Okay, so they are asking you to enter first number. So what do you enter? 20. Okay, then again you want to execute next line, so write N. They will ask you second number, so let me write 10. Again you write N, so execute that line. Are you getting? So first they executed this line and gave control to the next line. This is the next line. Now when I entered N, this executed this line and gave control to the next line. Now I'm going to write N, so it will execute this line, it will give control to the next line. So write N, so executing, so 20, 10, 30. Yes, so now the next line is maximum this. If you write again N, it will execute this and give control to next line. So let me follow the PPT, then I will come back to this. Yes, so N, S they have used. Okay, yeah, here I was N. Okay, so here they are saying you entered all three. You want to see what you entered, you use this command P. So look, we entered first number, we entered second number, we entered third number. Now suppose we want to see, so you may write P n1 n2 comma n3. You may give space also after P. Run. So you entered 20, 10, 30. So P means it will print these values. Okay. So 20, 10, 30 you can see. And now, okay, so I'm following this. Next, you write N. So N again, it will execute the current line, current statement and give control to next statement. So let me write N. So N, enter. So print maximum number, maximum. It will print maximum number. Again, if you write N, so again you write N, it will print. So N, this will execute this statement and give control to next statement. So let me write N once more. N once more. Okay. So today I'm doing, in the next class I will ask you to do this. Okay. Just try to understand. If you don't understand, still we can discuss again, no problem. Just write what I'm doing. So maximum number is 0. You see, you want to print your maximum number, you can write what was the number, max number. I think we have written the code. So in the code we had this max number. Okay, so let me write the max number. So let me see the max number. Oh, sorry. So first we have to execute that, right? So let me write n. Okay, 1 minute. So n will write, it will come to main. Okay, so the maximum number is 0. It is executing. Hmm, so we don't go inside. Okay, don't go that inside. 1 minute. So let me run it again. Kill it. Yeah. So now let us run it again. What do you want? H for help. If you want, it's okay. It's just to see the commands. S you will write. It will show you. It will execute current. Okay. Again, if you write S, this function. If you write S, this function. Now you write N, or you write S you write this. Now you write N. Yes. So N means next line. It will give execute that line and give the control to next line. So you are at def main. See, you are at this def main. So you will execute this and you want the control give to next line. So that's why I have written N. S may not give control to the next line. May not give. Okay. So N will give for sure. So if I write N again, it will execute. So 20, N again, 30, sorry, 20, 10, 30. This is the input we get wrong output. That's why we are using that. So again we write N, 30. And now again you write N. So it will give you the maximum number. And if you write N, it will execute this and give control to next. Write N. So N you write. Yes, so maximum number is 0. That's what was the error. Okay, so let me come to the that part. So till here, according to PPT, we are here. Okay, we got this. Here we are, right? So we write S. So S will execute this line. Okay, so let me write S. So again we are here. Yes, we are here, and we quit this. Okay, one thing you can see what is happening when we give the input instead of program was here. Okay, this print maximum. So when inverse was more than n2, you think of, you are taking input as 20, 10, 30. So this part is true, 20, 10, 30. So 20 is more than 10, yes. And 20, 10, 30. 20 is more than 30, no. So when this line, this comes to return part. Do you notice something? See here. When you execute it, it came to the return part. When you entered 20, 10, 30, directly it came to the where? Directly it came to this part. So it should, they didn't check this condition. When we are writing n means what? Next. So 1 minute. I think we're end of time. 1 minute. So in the book, okay, let's finish PPT. Then I will follow the book. So book they have written this. Okay, so they have not written everything. So PPT finished. Okay. So I will what I do. Let me do it my way. So if I write n, okay, so this is false. Yes. return part it came. Okay, I will take attendance also. So this bill I will continue. So PPT I finished. I just tried to explain what is written in the PPT. Then this question will be continued next class, and I will solve a few more problems so that you will understand. Then you have to do problems. So just only this thing we have to do. What you have seen, only this thing we have to do. Just we have to identify where is wrong. So you have to identify it. So let me do it just once. Then attendance I will take. Okay. So I typed S, def main, S, gave to name main, S, main. Now we want to introduce this S, let me write main, N I will write because we want to go inside main function. So we write next N and N1. So will not execute. This is actually already, this I know there is no error in this. So we just want, will not write S, N I will write, so we'll give 20 N N uh, N 30. So this came directly to the maximum function. Okay. Uh, okay, let me write N. Where we are maximum. Okay. This is going inside. Okay, we don't have to go inside that. I mean, it will check int is correct or not, but you don't have to do that. So I think time is getting up, so I will continue this in next class. So today actually we could not complete this problem. Well, I will continue this in next class. So how will we identify that something is missing here? So I will continue in next class. From here I will start again. So today I just introduced this PPT, what was written, just I introduced everything, PPT is finished. Now I will solve problems. So we will discuss how to interpret or how to get that error part. So I will take attendance now and I will continue this in next class. Okay. And before that, I will also request you to please finish hands-on exercise 4. Those who have not done, I know many of you have already completed. There are 25 questions. So please finish all. Okay. I may ask any one of you to share. Okay. So first I will finish this chapter. One more class I will give you, and then we'll discuss hands-on exercise for rest questions. Okay. Let me continue attendance. So today is 16. Okay, so 6. Yeah. So Ravi Raj Yadav,
Yes, sir.
Sejal Raj, Sabyasachi.
Present, sir.
Are you familiar with your registration number? So is it fine to go through registration number?
Yes, sir.
Attendance sheet I can take from that only, I think. Okay, let me take name also. Sabyasachi is present.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Monica, Soumya,
Present, sir.
Abdullah,
Present, sir.
Abhilipsa, Aditya Narayan, Pratiksha,
Present, sir.
Sadan Hassan,
Present, sir.
Satya,
Present, sir.
Priyajit, Abhishek,
Present.
Prasanjit,
Present, sir.
हर्षवर्धन, स्वास्तिक, विवेक,
Present, sir.
सुमित, सौमेंद्रा, उज्जवल, आयुष्मान,
Present, sir.
शशांक, सीजल, स्वप्नाश्री,
Present, sir.
स्वयं सार्थक,
Present, sir.
ओके, कृति इज प्रेजेंट, अनिकेत absent, सौभाग्य absent, आकाश absent, ओके,
Sir, excuse me, sir.
यस
Basant
यस,
present.
हाँ बसंत,
Yes, sir. Present.
yes you are present.
Sir, Aniket Das present.
Where were you? I asked you that time. You were absent. Next, ऋषि कुमार झा,
Present, sir.
स्निग्धा बेहरा,
Present, sir.
अमिताभ, आदित्य,
Present, sir.
अभिषेक मिश्रा, ईशान,
Present, sir.
लिप्सिता,
Present, sir.
आदित्य, मधुस्मिता, आयुष, मधुमुखी, पंकज,
Present, sir.
संदीप सिंह,
Present, sir.
कुमार चंद्रशेखर,
Present, sir.
सुमित कुमार, तन्मय सिंह, आदित्य गुप्ता, अनिकेत नायक, अभिषेक साहू, अनुराग अलवर्ट,
Yes, sir.
सौरभ कुमार, वैष्णवी ठाकुर, अश्वनी कुमार, सुभाजीत कर,
Present, sir.
संग्राम, शिवम सिंह,
Present, sir.
प्रियांबदा साहू,
Present, sir.
यस अलेक्जेंडर प्रेजेंट, यस साहिल गुप्ता, श्रेया,
Yes, sir.
अनुजा, अनस,
Yes, sir.
संग्राम,
Present, sir.
संजीवनी,
Present, sir.
अनिल कुमार,
Yes, sir.
मनीष राज,
Present, sir.
मयंक साहू, शिवम कुमार, साहिल अग्रवाल,
Present, sir.
ऋतुराज गुप्ता,
Present, sir.
रोहन वर्मा,
Present, sir.
हर्षदीप,
Present, sir.
राहुल चटर्जी,
Yes, sir.
आंचल नायक, हर्षराज,
Present, sir.
राहुल चक्रवर्ती, अभिषेक साहू,
Present, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, Rahul Chakravarti present.
ओके, राहुल चक्रवर्ती प्रेजेंट, ओके, कोमल प्रिया, अभिप्सा साहू,
Present, sir.
अभिषेक,
Yes, sir.
सुमन मोर,
Present, sir.
आयुष,
Present, sir.
अभिस्मान, शर्मिला, प्रेरणा,
Present, sir.
सुवानी,
Present, sir.
नीलम,
Present, sir.
प्रांजल, रुचि, राहुल,
Present, sir.
प्रतीश, अलीसा, प्रज्ञा, रामाकांत,
Present, sir.
पूजा, यश पटनायक, अनिकेत कुमार, बी एस अमलान ज्योति, हिमांशु कुमार,
Present, sir.
मोहम्मद अजाज बेग, अपूर्व प्राज्वल,
Present, sir.
करीना दास,
Present, sir.
पुष्कर राज, हर्ष सिन्हा,
Present, sir.
अंकिता सिंह,
Present, sir.
रोहित नारायण,
Yes, sir.
उज्जवल,
Present, sir.
अनिर्बन, हंसराज. Okay, so we'll continue this in next class. So to next class we'll see how to solve problem. Okay, so today was just finished PPT. Okay, thank you everyone. We'll meet in next class.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.